Oh, man. All right, we're live. Let me just switch this up real quick. I don't like this anymore. There we go. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Axel Guzman 107. We back with another podcast. I'm gonna do some WrestleMania recap. Talk about the Fiend and the Orton story. Talk about good old Edge, Roman, and Daniel Bryan. We're gonna get into some WrestleMania backlash, brother. Or I don't know, but got some guests here. Gonna let them introduce yourselves. Starting at the right.
What's up, guys? Fat Boy Schaefer. I hope y'all watch WrestleMania because I think we all got something to say right now. So, what's up with you?
What's going on, guys? It's Scarlett Bordeaux's baby daddy, sugar daddy, whatever you want to call me. And fuck, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it, yo.
All right, man. Oh, we got the Tribal Chief.
Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me!
Nah, don't switch up. Don't switch up. Don't switch up. Don't switch up. Don't switch up.
Don't switch up. I just got this shirt today. Acknowledge me! Nah.
Now you want to be the acknowledged one? I don't want to hear that bull crap, bro.
I just did like a video thing. Acknowledge me right now. Acknowledge me. Yeah.
Nick already got me crying, bro.
It's terrible, yeah. But the first thing I want to talk about, get it out the way. I want to talk about my boy,
Bad Bunny.
Baboni. We gotta talk about Baboni.
So I want to know honest opinions from what you thought when he first came to the WWE to the match that you saw at WrestleMania. We're gonna start at the top with Chris. Go ahead, bro.
Man, when Bad Bunny first came, and even during the Royal Rumble performance, I was like, "Yo, who the fuck is this?" Why is Booker T saying like, but you know what? Like, I looked into, I was like, "Oh yeah, like he's fucking like he's on to something. Like he's fucking." I think he was like one of he was either the number one or fucking like top five. Like,
number one.
Yeah, like dude, like, and a lot of people like really fuck with him. So I'm like, okay, like obviously not every celebrity is gonna to everybody. So like I kind of had to learn, and I had definitely heard some of his music before. Like once I had looked into it, but yeah, when he first came, and I was like, well, they're gonna do a match, and okay, he's hooked up with Damian Priest. I hope this is gonna be good for Damian Priest. And then I was like, okay, well, how is he gonna? Then they announced it was gonna be the singles match, and I'm like, I don't know about that. And then they did make that. Now, I wasn't expecting much, but damn, Bad Bunny showed out. He really did. My man's he went off. That kid, what? I was like, what? And, it was the same with dude. He showed out. He put out one of the greatest performances out of a celebrity I've seen. Same thing with like Pat McAfee in NXT. Man, he showed out too.
Yeah. Bad
Bunny, man. He got to shine. You could tell he was a fan, living it up. He put the work in, and you got to give hats off to Miz and Morrison too, because they like they said, it takes two to tango, so they definitely helped him out a lot, and I'm sure we'll probably see Bad Bunny again sometime in the future.
Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, Bad Bunny. Okay.
We was really the only two. We were really the only two Bad Bunny supporters that I really knew about. Man. It was only me and you. What? Well, and Lewis. That got attacked.
This bad. Okay. Everything Bad Bunny did his performance in Royal Rumble to the WrestleMania. Well, this man deserved my respect. Like, he earned that respect. And not only that, he earned Triple H's respect. Because Triple H said that Bad Bunny was in the Performance Center every single day. He
Every
worked his
single day.
ass off, and then not only he just gave us a 5-star tag team match right there with the whole Canadian Destroyer, all that shit. I was like, yo, this man Bad Bunny did it. I think, in my opinion, it's the best celebrity match of everything in the WWE, hands down. Um, Man, I feel like if it was the 1-on-1 with the Miz, I think Bad Money could still pull it off. But yeah, I think Bad Money, props to you, man.
Lewis, since you felt offended, you know.
I didn't get attacked though, because I don't got no 1,000 followers. But you know,
Only me after been doing that Booker T song, but I don't see you doing it.
I actually don't even know the lyrics. All right.
Hey, I know some of it. I know some of them. I know Booker T.
This man said you only know Booker T. Oh, I'm dying.
Who joined?
Narco.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know,
I heard something about
I got some Morrison, yo, like,
Hope you're going in and out, bro.
I gotta credit Ms. Morrison. Am I going in and out?
Yeah.
somebody's cutting it out.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good now.
I gotta give credit. I gotta give credit to Ms. Morrison. They did a phenomenal job putting him over, selling the shit out of him. I mean, I bad to do, you know, here and there, but I didn't expect him to do fucking Canadian Destroyer and shit. And when they were arm dragging him to do a flip and land, like I didn't expect him to do that. I'm a big supporter of Bad Bunny.
I think me and Axe were literally the only two people that told everybody you don't know what this man is capable of in the ring. You don't know until you see it. Everybody was like, bro, it's gonna be trash, it's gonna be garbage. You don't know that. You have to wait and see what happens first, bro. I told you he may surprise some people. People thought we was crazy. Like now look, now everybody's praising him. Oh my god, Bad Bunny, he's just so good. I can't believe it. Well, you went into it with a negative thought, so of course you couldn't believe it. You didn't think he was gonna be good, bro. You never know.
Yeah.
You don't know what people can do until you see it. It could have been trash, it could have been good, but he ended up being really good because he put the work ethic into it. So that's why I was like, when I found out he was really training for it, like he was dead serious about it, that's when I told people, I was like, bro, look, I don't know, man. He may surprise some of y'all, bro. I'm hearing stories that he's at the performance center putting in work and everything.
For 3 to 6 months. Like,
and y'all never know. And people was like, just because he was a celebrity, people were like, it's gonna be garbage. And me and Axe, bro, we literally was the only people, because we talked about it many times, bro. People, we were the only people who told people, bro, you don't know until you see it, bro. So after the match, you never know. He may surprise you. Which, you know, he had. If it wasn't for Sasha and Bianca, they would have the best match on night one, bro. They would have had the best match on night one. If it wasn't for
the top 3.
Yeah, it was
top 3 matches.
It was very entertaining, bro. It did his thing, bro. I wouldn't even mind seeing him in the ring again, bro. I'd pay to see it.
Speaking of that, go ahead, Marco. I'll let you start off from the horrible build up to being the number 1 match on night 1, bro. What did you think about it?
So, I mean, the build up was obviously what it was, but I was more intrigued to see what he can do in the ring. And I was, you know, he surprised me with some stuff. The Canadian Destroyer definitely caught me off guard. I was like, okay, you know, he was doing his little thing. But I figured, you know, if he was putting the work in, and Miz and Morrison are professionals, you know, they're top notch. So I figured if he put the work in, it could be, you know, something highly entertaining. That's what it was. I didn't expect it to be like Shawn Michaels, Undertaker type shit. It was going to be like Floyd Mayweather, Big Show, entertainment value. You know, it was going to be entertaining, get people to pop and everything. And it was good. They did what they did. Bad Bunny, you know, they sold for him. Kudos to Miz and Morrison.
Bad Bunny.
He did his thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did something else with him in the future. I mean, I think now it's to the point where people would enjoy seeing him in the ring again. Kind of like Pat McAfee, bro. Like Pat McAfee killed it when he was there, bro. So like, you know,
he did.
I feel like people would enjoy seeing something out of Bad Bunny again. And I think it helps more too when you're an actual fan. Like when you're a fan of it and you respect it and you want to,
and that's the thing, bro. He was a fan. You seen it through the whole match, bro. He was
bro, just imagine he's like, I mean, he's pretty much like us, bro. He probably been watching wrestling since he was a kid. So for that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like that may be like up there for him, like winning a Grammy. You feel me? Like that's like that's a moment right there. You know what I mean? So that's what I always tell people, man. You gotta wait and see what happens before you can say it's good or bad. Like it's just like a movie. If you saw a trailer of a movie, you're gonna be like, oh, that movie's gonna be trash. Well, how do you know? You haven't seen the movie yet, so you can't say it's bad because you haven't watched it. You gotta watch the movie first and then be like, all right, the movie was good or the movie was bad. Like you don't know. The new Fast and Furious that's about to come out. Some people y'all gonna be like, oh, that movie's gonna be trash. I'm not watching it. You don't even know. The movie hasn't even come out yet, bro. It's on the trailer. You haven't even watched it through, bro. You don't even know yet. Like
speaking of something that had the bad buildup but turned out to be amazing, Sasha and Bianca.
I think people expected that though. I knew the buildup was trash. I didn't expect I didn't expect the match to be a dud though. I mean, they were too good for me for the match. I thought to suck, at least in my opinion. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, I agree. Like the build up sucked for that match, but God, dude, like I knew the match was gonna be fucking fire.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was really good.
I was so happy, and you know what? You got in my head. I was watching your video about Becky Lynch and that she could come back, and I was like, "Yo, they're gonna make Sasha win."
Oh man,
come back. As much as I want to see, as much as I'd love to see Becky back, I can't wait. I did not want that to steal the moment away from Bianca Belair, so I was so happy that didn't happen. I was so scared. I told my girl that, and she is a huge Becky Lynch fan. She was like, I hope they don't fucking do that.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna do it, but I only posted that just because people were tagging me in it. So I was like, okay,
Oh yeah.
I figured.
Bro,
I
just kept going with it. I was like, fucking people kept tagging me. I made one video and they're like, yo, did you see what she posted on her Twitter? And then I made the video. They're like, no, bro, you didn't see the bigger picture. Look at the words. It says night 1. I'm like, y'all is killing me. So I'm like, all right. What happened to Becky? What happened? I'm like, she was home. Did you see her new post? She said night 2. I'm like, all right.
No, she's trolling us, bro. She's trolling us, bro. She's trolling.
It's just like somebody tagged me in a post. I think the day of night 2, John Cena posted just the WrestleMania logo, and people were tagging me, and I'm like, bro, he's not coming. He's not gonna be at WrestleMania. I'm sorry. Like, he probably he's just posting it, maybe just to let y'all know this WrestleMania night 2. Get excited. You know what I mean? Like, just because he posted it, don't mean he's showing up. You feel me? Like some people. That's the one thing about being a wrestler. If you think about it, like no matter how long you've been out the game, if you're a wrestler, people will consistently wait for your comeback, bro. Especially if you're a star. Like it doesn't matter who you are. People still to this day, bro. I see it all the time, bro. Because Stone Cold's talking, but people to this day ask Stone Cold when he's coming back for a match. He's been retired for years, bro.
the only dude to stay retired, bro.
This man been retired since 2003, bro. Y'all still asking about Stone Cold Steve Austin match, bro. CM Punk, bro. CM Punk.
Yo, if I hear CM Punk one more time, bro. If I hear CM Punk one more time, bro.
But he did.
It's crazy because
Punk said that. He said that he improved. You know, that's the reason why. I mean, he had an interview that he told. I think he was with Jericho. He told Jericho, he's like, "Well, I have nothing to prove. I've done everything." You know what I mean? He goes, "What do I have to prove?" Because he said that for him to come back for a match, he has to prepare for it. It's going to take about 3 or 4 to prepare for it. And he's going to get that zone. And it took him 3 years or 2 to 3 years for him to get that itch of coming back. So he doesn't want that feeling to come back. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, because he said he doesn't have an addictive personality, but when it comes to wrestling, it's addicting. He's like, it comes back one. It's not gonna be one thing. He doesn't want that. Where he kind of feels like life it's steady where it's at right now. I mean, I would love for Stone Cold to come back, but
yeah, it's not.
For what? We're gonna be here for that one match, and we're gonna want more of them. You know,
the one time he should have came back was against CM Punk. Yo, that right there.
Yeah,
I respect him for not coming back though. I mean, he knew. I mean, obviously he was still young, but I mean, he knew his body, so he knew his body was shutting down on him, so he had to walk away. It was hard. That shit's hard too. It's not easy though. Not everybody's gonna be like Stone Cold. You see Undertaker, bro. Undertaker was hanging on by a thread for years, bro. Like he just kept trying to hang on for for years and years and years, and
even through injuries, bro. Like,
and the older he got, it was harder to watch him. Like you're like, damn, bro, like he just looks so old, he looks so beat up. But you could tell his heart was still in it, but his body, his body is shut down.
it started with the Brock match, bro. Like once he got that concussion in that match,
it's the same with Brock, bro. Like when Brock is in WWE, people beg for him to leave, but when he's gone, they want him back. It doesn't make sense, bro. Like he's gone now, people want him back, but when he comes back, people are gonna want him to leave.
Because he's a badass. The only problem I had with him is that he always had that belt.
I just didn't like that one Universal title reign, bro. Man had like 6 matches.
Talking about that's
what I'm trying to tell people too, because people are telling me that they think that Edge didn't win because he's part-time. I'm like, bro, do you not forget Brock had the belt for like 500 plus days, and he literally maybe defended the belt maybe 8 times.
Maybe 6, 7 matches, bro.
Yeah, there was like one time where Brock that they didn't even show the title for like a whole month. You know what I mean,
bro? It was terrible.
Same with Goldberg.
Yeah,
Goldberg
the main events were like tag team title matches or Intercontinental, which is not putting those titles down, but the fact of you not even showing the Universal title on the show is bananas to me. He
literally had it from WrestleMania 33 to SummerSlam 2018. It's a year and a half. He had a year and a half title reign, bro. Like, and he maybe had 7, 8 matches at the most. Like,
and some of those matches were with the same people.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. You already know one of them.
Roman Reigns. He had that match against. What was it? Him against Braun versus Kane.
And then the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam. They had the Fatal 4-Way.
No, that was against the SummerSlam 2018.
Yep.
Samoa Joe. He beat Samoa Joe. He beat Strowman. He beat
And so many times I thought there was a chance that he could actually drop the belt, but that was just a dream.
At that time, at SummerSlam 2018, I was hoping for Braun to win it because he had the advantage.
He had the briefcase. Yeah, he had the briefcase at the time. Yeah.
Mm.
He fucked up though. He really punched Brock during the match.
Man,
he really did that shit, and Brock punched back hard. Boom.
He need the hell out of Brock Lesnar.
Yo,
nah.
I think that
He didn't mean to do that. I don't think.
And that's the good thing about being a fan for so long. You get to notice the little shit. When I saw that live, I was like, nah, he fucked up. And then you saw Brock like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
That was a big ass receipt.
I think he said slow your ass down or some shit like that.
Oh, remember the time when Brock Lesnar and John Cena when Brock Lesnar punched John Cena's mouth?
Sometimes they'll do that just to make it look more real. So John Cena's probably like, you probably gotta hit me in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, bust my shit open. You feel me? Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, it's like that sometimes. Cause I know the Randy Orton thing was playing. Like some people didn't think it was playing, but they.
Bro. Since we about to get on Orton, let me just say that, bro. I was so upset because I was going to the SmackDown after that pay-per-view. And when I saw this man get his ass whooped like that, I'm like, bro, I went for Randy Orton too, and all I'm gonna see is this nigga talking. And that's what it was, him just talking in the ring.
It's not even that. It will really upset me about the match. that match had so much potential to be a 5-star match. I'm talking about
it really did.
So they could have, if they really wanted to go out there to put on a match, they could have tore it down. That's what really upset me. It's not. If they wanted to do the finish like that, you could have put on a good match and still had Brock be mad that Randy was kicking out and just beat his ass and just bust him open and shit. You know what I mean? But it's just the fact that it just it's just so short and everything. It's like, dude, what?
Short as, the build up was crazy. The RKO out of nowhere. The whole
that was sick. No, I'm not gonna lie.
You're never gonna RKO Brock Lesnar.
And whoop.
Camera cut to the right. I was like, oh shit. But speaking of that, listen, guys.
Oh God,
where are you guys with this story right now, man?
All right, look.
I doubt Orton's still a part of it. I'm not sure, but
look, I'm just gonna say that everybody's confused about this. There's nobody who knows what's really going on. This is my thing about it, though. So we all knew the feud was coming to an end at WrestleMania. We all expected that. Nobody expected Randy Orton to win. That was a curve. The ending was something surprising because nobody expected that either. But people are jumping to conclusions with this already, bro. People are saying it's ruined, it's trash. No, you don't know. You have to see what you wait to see what happens, and then you can say whether it's good or not. Because it seems like for what the promo we saw on Raw, it seems like Alexa Bliss is turning on the Fiend. That's what it seems like. Or it seems like some people are conspirating that she's Sister Abigail now, and Sister Abigail always had the powers. Over
Exactly. It's gonna be. I have a feeling that she's gonna be possessed by Sister Abigail or some shit like that.
Yeah, so now they're saying that Sister Abigail is in Alexa Bliss, and she now has control over the Fiend, kind of like when Paul Bearer had the urn. He controlled the Undertaker, pretty much. That's what it seems like people are saying now. So if that's the case, that could be some good shit. You know what I'm saying? In possessing the Fiend, that she could like control the Fiend to maybe to do some crazy stuff. We don't know yet. Now this could turn out bad. Maybe this was all for nothing. Maybe this feud turned out for nothing, and Alexa Bliss is going to turn back into the sparkly Bliss shit. For all we know, terrible, absolutely terrible. You know what I mean? But nobody knows. Nobody knows what can happen.
I heard a rumor.
Conspiracy.
It's a rumor, but I heard supposedly Vince changed the ending to that match the day of WrestleMania Night 2.
I heard that.
Yeah, I read that.
The last minute, and that was one of the reasons why it was the first match.
I heard that.
Oh wow!
I think Vince and Bruce Pritchard changed it or something because I think he was supposed to squash Randy Orton or something like that, but it was too good.
Yo, when he jumped off that box though into that clothesline, that shit was.
Bro,
when he transformed him from the burn mat.
His entrance was sick and everything. Like it was
dope. Bro, the entrance. I was like, yo, I wasn't even mad that the burnt stuff went away. It was just the way they did it was perfect.
It's just like I said, when it comes to storyline stuff, that's what I'm saying. People think they're like sidekick, like they're fucking Raven or from That's a Raven. They think they know the thing like that. Like people are like, oh, it's ruined, it's terrible. You don't know. Like you have to see how it plays out, bro. Like you don't know what could happen with this. So many things that we thought were going to be terrible in wrestling turned out to be good sometimes. You know, when Shane McMahon fought AJ Styles at WrestleMania, I remember mass people saying that AJ Styles
I thought that shit was going to be garbage.
Everybody said AJ deserved. Look, everybody said AJ deserves a better opponent. This is disrespectful to him, and they had the best match at that WrestleMania. So you don't know. You don't know what could happen. They surprised us. You know, so nobody saw that coming. And there are things that could be good, that could be trash. You know, Triple H Randy at WrestleMania, great build up, terrible match. You know what I mean? So you just don't. You never know. You never know what could happen in wrestling. It could happen. There could be some really good things come out of this. Some people are conspiracy that this is Bo Dallas. I don't think it's Bo Dallas, but
listen,
just the thought of it,
Raw proved it. It was Bray Wyatt. Like
but just the thought of it though. Maybe if it was, that's sick thought. Holy shit! Well, there's two things. You know what I mean, that's crazy. But you just don't know what's gonna happen, man. Like think about it. Has there ever been a legit built storyline with a male and a female? Like not that I can think of, like a legit feud between a male and a woman.
When China had the strap, that's about it. Whoever she faced.
Maybe the last one was maybe Christian and Chris Jericho versus Trish and Lita when they did that little storyline. But that's I don't even think that's
but like 1-on-1 though.
Yeah, 1-on-1, like an actual.
And China and Chris Jericho is the last one I could really think.
I mean, think about that. What if this leads to a powerful Fiend versus a powerful Sister Abigail, Alexa Bliss? That's money, bro. Because you don't know what can happen with that. That's some voodoo, wacky stuff that can happen with. There's so many things you could do with that. They do it right.
What you think about it, Chris?
Got me thinking now, cause yeah, like as I was watching Raw, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, are they gonna have some type of feud? And I hadn't heard anything about the whole, okay, maybe she's possessed by Sister Abigail now. That may be interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm still upset that Bray Wyatt lost to Randy Orton. After all that buildup, you see fire, people getting set on fire, all this hocus pocus shit. I'm like, and it's just a wrestling match. I'm like, okay, I can deal with it. And then that's how it ended. I was mad, but I'm always like, I'm not the person that's going to sit there and bitch and complain and say, oh, I'm never watching this shit again. The Fiend is buried. No, I'm gonna continue watching, see how it plays out.
So are you more upset about the Fiend losing or just the ending and nothing happened, like they both disappeared out of the ring?
No, I was more upset with the Fiend losing. And here's why. A lot of the story with the Fiend has been built around revenge. People who did him wrong in the past. His feud with John Cena. His feud with like Finn Balor when he first came back. So like, Orton, him and Orton were in the Wyatt. He had Orton and the Wyatt family. They had that match at WrestleMania. So I'm like, oh, okay. The feud was really good. So I'm expecting Bray to just come back and whoop his ass, get his revenge, win. And that's just because I'm a big fan of the character.
Me too, bro. Me too.
But and I love everything about it. So I really wanted to see him win, and that's from just a straight pure fan perspective. But like I said, I'm gonna see where the story goes. Like,
see, now let me ask you about this though. See, I always think though there's issues with having dominant characters in WWE because it can be good and bad. Because if they become so dominant, you don't think they can lose, kind of like Kane or The Fiend or even Roman Reigns right now. Fuck. Been around the edge of WrestleMania, so it's like, bro, like
can't wait to get to that topic.
So it's like,
it's a double-edged sword.
I think sometimes it may be too bad to be too dominant. Like the way, if you look at Brock in 2014, I mean, just ending the streak and then he destroying John Cena made him look like an absolute fucking monster. But then when he lost the belt, he lost it in a good way because he never got pinned. You know what I mean? So he never had to take the beating down, and his steam kind of cooled off for a bit after that because he went away from TV and everything for a little bit. So I just feel like sometimes with the Fiend. To me, I don't really have an issue with him losing just because it kind of seems like it made sense if he's gonna be possessed and he got distracted and everything. It's not like the Goldberg thing. He lost to Goldberg. That was bullshit. That was. But it's like, you know, he had the distraction and everything. So obviously something in Alexa Bliss caused him to lose his concentration and everything like that. And Randy Orton capitalized. Okay, fine, cool. If it makes sense storyline wise, okay, I can live with that. But The Fiend is one of those characters that you don't want to see lose too much, but I always thought, you know, sometimes having dominant characters could also hurt you in a way because you look at, I mean, even though Kane, he did lose a lot, you know, in the beginning, if you look at it really, but I mean, Kane still looked like a monster, you know what I mean? He still thought he was, you still thought he could kill you, you know what I mean? So I feel like the Fiend in a certain way, if he loses matches, it has to make sense for him to lose, you know what I mean?
It has to continue some type of story.
I like where
Alexa Bliss has this power.
I like where the story's going.
I don't either, bro. I'm just.
And I'm not. I was
so
so
what
happy
about
to get a Firefly
Funhouse. You're like this. A lot of my followers, bro, they're saying that Lily is gonna turn out to be Nikki Cross.
Oh, that would be so much money. Oh, please,
oh my god, this is give me goosebumps. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
We've already seen. I already know Nikki Cross can play that character because I saw her in Insanity and she killed her character in Insanity, bro. So if she plays,
and then that's another thing. Is it gonna be the Fiend versus Alexa, or will Bray go on to look for somebody else too? That's another thing that could be a possibility.
Well, what about this though? What if Randy Orton's still involved in this though? I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. We don't like you were gonna say. He lost that triple threat.
Yeah, we don't know if he's still involved in this or not. Like, I don't think he is. But
that might happen, man. Wasn't there something that was? I could have sworn I read something about how they were thinking about trying to bring back matches like that for men versus women.
Hey, I think it would be interesting if something like that.
Maybe get that Cinematic match.
Honestly, I've always looked. To me, I always thought it was good heel heat if somehow, you know, you had some type of those matches like that. You mean, well, like, come on, when Christian beat the shit out of Trish Stratus, you were like, oh, that motherfucker right there, man. When Stone Cold and Triple H destroyed Lita in front of the Hardys, like, come on, bro. Like,
oh, that was some next
care and everything. You were like, after that, you were like, oh man, they some assholes for that, bro. Like, you come on.
Nah, they were.
They was sick for that. It makes you look. It can make you get some real heel heat, bro. Like, I was begging for Randy Orton to punt kick Alexa Bliss. I was like, bro, I want him to kick her, bro. Like, I need to see it, but it never happened. But I was like, bro,
or at least try to show it, like.
And you never know. I mean, maybe there could be something out of this. Like I said, if there's a big match between the Fiend, if they do a big match like a Firefly Funhouse, the Fiend versus Sister Abigail, Alexa Bliss, that's like you have to watch it. You're gonna be like,
you have to.
You can't not watch that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there was going to be a match. Do you remember there was going to be a match with Sister Abigail, but it was just when COVID hit, right? And that's when he stopped it.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be Sister Abigail versus like Demon Valor or some shit like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's right. And then they changed it up because my wife was sick.
Another fun fact: Alexa did an interview. I don't know if you guys heard this. She didn't even know about the whole Alexa Playground thing.
Oh, really?
She literally walked into work one day. They had it all set up, and they just told her what it was, and she just went with it.
See, she's
That just shows how, like, I'm sorry, bro. Her
it's
skills
one
are
thing
something
about
else, bro.
a lot of people, and this is why I know she's killing her character. You don't really see people asking for Alexa Bliss to have a match. She hasn't had a match in how long? But her character work has been so good. That's all you really want to see out of her is her character work. You just want to see the character, and that's it. She hasn't had a match in forever.
Since Asuka.
Since
That
Asuka,
was
Yeah, no, that was Asuka. Yeah,
So I mean,
and then
she's killing her character. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm a little upset if they're gonna split those two up because I thought they were really good together, and I was hoping they would build some type of faction around them. I was kind of hoping for like a Fiend faction or some shit like that.
well, that's WWE for you. We start liking a group, and then we got liking
Break
group.
up.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, if they're not gonna be together, I'm hoping that at least they keep her character and they can continue to do something with it. I
mean,
feel like they should have kept them together for some time, man.
I mean,
there's some work you could do with that. There's so many good things you could have did with that.
I mean, we might see Bray Wyatt versus Alexa WrestleMania Backlash. I think it's like that's a stupid name. That's a stupid name.
SummerSlam, WrestleMania SummerSlam.
That's
Oh,
him. All right, let's just talk about that real quick. When I heard that shit, bro, I was like, "Excuse me."
I thought I was here.
so with a glitch or something or whatever.
I thought they slipped. I thought they slipped.
I think,
and then they repeated it.
I think every pay-per-view is going to have WrestleMania because I heard they're calling SummerSlam this year too. So I think every pay-per-view is going to be WrestleMania.
Don't play.
Why?
Don't play with me.
I don't know.
Why?
I guess it's WrestleMania season all around. I don't know. All around.
I wouldn't be surprised if they name it WrestleMania SummerSlam. Shit.
There's only one WrestleMania. There's only one WrestleMania.
That's stupid, man. WrestleMania SummerSlam.
I have no idea.
Imagine.
I honestly don't know.
I don't want on Gone Green Earth.
Just think about that WrestleMania.
Vince is getting old, man. He's getting old, bro.
WrestleMania Hell in a Cell. WrestleMania Survivor Series.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
That's so horrible.
Remember WrestleMania TLC. WrestleMania Backlash.
Balls of fire.
Yo, I pray they never bring that pay-per-view back.
Never.
Right Balls of Fire. That theme song was terrible too. Right Balls of Fire.
It's the only one that could go with it, though.
Probably the worst pay-per-view.
What sounds good is the WrestleMania Backlash. I mean, that kind of has a ring to it, though. You know what I mean? Because you can talk, to think about it. You know what I mean? You can talk about having revenge matches, stuff like that. You know what I mean? The backlash of what happened at WrestleMania. See, that makes sense to me.
But just call it Backlash.
Yeah, that's why I was.
WrestleMania Backlash sounds so cheesy. It's so cheesy.
That's how it was. That's how it was back in the day. It was just Backlash.
As far as WrestleMania goes, that's the only one that sounds good with it. But everything else doesn't sound right.
Maybe they're gonna happen at Raymond James Stadium. Who knows? Imagine. Maybe that's what WrestleMania.
Maybe they're planning to have fans.
Even if
I don't know, bro. Vince won that money. He won that money.
Even if they stretch out this stuff, the fans don't have patience for that stuff nowadays. I mean, there are people who begged for the Fiend Randy Orton feud to end because it was too long. People are upset that Drew McIntyre is getting a rematch already, but I'm like, I don't know what you guys expected. Like, you think he's just about to get the title picture just because he lost at WrestleMania? Like, he's in the title.
Can't wait till we start.
Bro. Like, sorry, like he's done with mid card stuff. He's main event material now in Vince McMahon's eyes. He's now the chosen one. What they wanted him to be in 2009, he's at that level now in Vince McMahon's eyes. So he's gonna get pushed a lot. He's gonna get a lot of championship opportunities. He's gonna get in the main event picture a lot. Something y'all have to get ready for, bro. And he may be the one to dethrone Bobby Lashley. I don't know if it'll be a Backlash, but I feel like he will at some point.
WrestleMania Backlash.
But again, we don't want Brock Lesnar to be one of those timer championship who only defend
Listen, I was waiting for Brock to come out.
the year. We won that. Nah. Maybe Bond the one.
I was waiting for Brock to come
but
back.
if you look at the Royal roster, if you look at
That
the Raw
was-
roster,
that was-
besides Drew McIntyre, who else is
I'm not
roster?
I'm not going to mention the name or whatever, but Alex, you know who I'm pretty much talking about. But I spoke to that person, and that was, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. Okay, Brock was there at WrestleMania, and they changed up the last minute. What was supposed to happen, man, was Brock. They wanted to go have a match. They were talking about building up a Bobby Lashley and Brock match. And that was the original plan. So that's why I was like, oh, it's going to happen, So when it didn't happen, I asked, so like, how come it didn't happen? They said that Vince McMahon that day changed a lot of things.
Yep.
It was supposed to happen that day. That not just the match with the Fiend. There was about 5 or 6 different things that was changed at that exact same day.
The Bianca and Sasha match that was changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was a lot of things that changed. So Brock Lesnar was there. He was there. And from when I was told that, he was pissed because he was like, I could have stood home. And he was there for no reason.
Could have been home.
I would never. Like, after this man tossed the Universal title at Vince, I would never do anything to make this man mad, bro.
you saw what Vince, he was like, asshole.
Asshole.
He threw the belt up, asshole.
Bro, they said that
I mean,
there are very few people that have like that aura to him, but they said like Brock Lesnar, you know, when he walks around the locker room, people fucking like go up against the walls and shit. You know what I mean? Like they don't say nothing to him. Like the fucking like people just laugh. They said like because Paul Heyman did it. I think it was Jericho who said something about it. Jericho's like, you know, every time Brock walks in the locker room, people fucking like jump against the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they put their heads down and shit like that because they think he's so intimidating to people. He's just got that fucking look. And he said like he just laughs every time.
Because deep down, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he just got that look.
Nicest dude in the world, bro.
Yeah, you saw what happened, man. You know, remember that match when he went with Orton, he just beat the living hell out of Orton. And Orton was bleeding and everything. And I guess when he went back there, Chris Jericho, you know, got in his face about it, like asking why did you do that to him and everything. And Brock Lesnar didn't say nothing, even though he was told that that's what he was supposed to do. But he just took it as if he was the bad guy. He was like, and then Chris Jericho got him a little tussle. And he didn't even hit Chris Jericho. He was just laughing. And he kept telling him Chris Jericho got to his face.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
right?
about that.
And Chris Jericho was like, he told Chris Jericho, what are you going to do? You going to hit me or kiss me? That's all he told Chris. You know, and he didn't say nothing, you know, and they broke up the fight. But that dude's ruthless, bro. He's savage.
Oh, for sure, bro. I mean, just look at him, bro. I mean, if you knew you could rip somebody's throat out with your bare hands, I'd be like that too. I'm like, okay.
Hell yeah.
And go ahead.
Yeah.
I just.
I made TikTok video of this guy called Big Mike. That's exactly what see that video. That's exactly
yeah, I know Big Mike. I know Big Mike.
He goes, what would you have to fight me? I was like, I don't know, cry.
Exactly, bro. Like,
I was like, yeah, look at the size of your legs. I said, dude,
somebody. When I was watching Wrestlemania with somebody, they was like, bro, just imagine if you was dating somebody and Omos was their dad. I'd be like, what do you do? I'd be like, I don't know. Fucking be scared again. Like he's 7'3", bro. Like,
are we scared?
What's up, bro?
Never cheat on her. Never cheating on her. So yeah, I'm never gonna do her wrong. Doing her every time. Look, if she even cry, I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Whatever you need, I'm there. Whatever you need.
Whatever you need, Chief.
So,
does anyone know when she start letting fans in again? Like actually a complete show?
I have no idea.
No word yet.
Technically, they really could.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna make a TikTok video when I get you those tickets, dog. What, bro? You think I'm kidding?
I'm waiting.
I'm telling you, these tickets are. You're gonna be on the floor, like no shit, dude.
I'm waiting.
You'll see.
Oh, and matter of fact, I don't know if you know, but I heard a rumor that supposedly she was supposed to win the championship. Is that
who?
Lacey. He knows Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey was.
Yeah, I heard she was.
So it was true. She was supposed to win. Yeah.
She was supposed to win it. From what they told her, that she's gonna have a major push when she comes back.
Oh, well.
They're gonna give her a major push.
Don't tell my girlfriend that.
We'll have to wait and see.
Lacey.
We'll have to wait and see. You know, they WWE say things when you come back. They're like, you know, that was a couple months ago. You know,
that's true. Oh, you really thought that?
It's a couple months ago.
What?
They're gonna give her. If you think about it, you know, Lacey never even won the NXT championship. You know?
No, she wasn't even in NXT that long. I don't think.
Nah, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't. You know, they said that she needed some work, and that's why they gave her fighting Natalya a lot, because Natalya was pretty much trying to help her with her in-ring performance. From what she was telling me, that's why she had a lot of matches with her, She was trying to help her, but they felt like she wasn't fully developed to hold the championship. Like she had her charisma, and she had the character down
She
perfectly.
did have the ring work, you know.
Yeah.
She definitely improved though since she came to the main roster. Like 100.
Oh, yeah. That
That's
woman's
why they was-
right.
That's why they was about to give her the strap, bro. They was
Yeah. What? Whatever.
people
Whatever.
mad now, but all right, Nick. Let's get to it, Nick. Let's get to it. You ready?
Get it.
Triple threat.
Let's let him have the floor.
Oh my god, this fucking match.
Look, I first look. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't they acknowledge him? I don't want to hear it from you. They acknowledge Roman Reigns. I don't want to hear it.
Acknowledge
You
him.
already did though.
Already did.
I seen
Already did it.
You already did. I seen the video.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
gonna lie. The first, no cap, bro. The first when the finish happened, the way it did, the first person I thought it was Nick. I was like, I know Nick is crying right now somewhere. He's so mad right now. I know.
I was quiet. I was.
Nah, bro, he was quiet.
The triple
I
threat
watched his
first off
live for a
match.
little bit.
You
He
should
was
have seen
quiet.
that. You should have
He
seen
was
the look
quiet,
on.
bro.
He should have seen the look on my face.
1, 2, 3. Nick was nowhere to be found, nowhere to be heard.
So first, the promo package was dope though. I thought the promo package was sick. The promo package was good. The match was good overall. I picked Edge to win, but in the back of my mind, I kind of felt like Roman was gonna get it to an extent, but the finish definitely threw me off. When he pinned them both, I was like, he just solidified Roman Reigns. Like, not even. You saw the video I made, bro. I was like, bro, he's the man. There's not even a question. Not even a doubt. I don't care about Jey Uso interfering. I'm like, bro, Roman Reigns is solidified as the face of the company. He's the guy. He's the man. I know some people were upset about the finish. Some people were.
I should have
People
knew he was gonna win. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but when they had all the wrestlers out, the McMahons were out there. Roman was right there in the front, bro. When I saw that, I should have known.
He's the man, bro.
I should have known he was right there.
This is the thing that got me though. This is the thing that got me. So the only reason I thought Edge was gonna win was the story. It's the only reason I picked him. I was like, okay, they had him come in the Rumble win number 1. He's cutting all these promos, saying he wants more championship run, and the story for Edge to win, it made a lot of sense. I was like, okay, if Roman Reigns is going to drop the belt at WrestleMania, Edge wins. It makes sense. Okay, it does make sense. But then he lost. So this is my only thing. If Edge doesn't become champion at some point, then the entire story of the comeback, it was pointless. His Rumble win was pointless. You could have somebody else win the Royal Rumble who could have benefited more from it. Like you could have Bobby Lashley win the Rumble and take the title from Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, for all we know. Could have given Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan Rumble won 2 times. So you.
Oh my god, Daniel Bryan with the extra in that match.
But if this storyline, if they did this, I just felt like if they did this whole comeback story about Edge getting one more championship run and he's not going to become champion at some point, then it was really kind of just pointless because you could have had something, you could have did something else with Edge at WrestleMania that didn't involve a championship. People still would have been invested in it. You could have had Edge versus AJ Styles. People would have loved that. Edge versus Seth Rollins. People would have loved that. You know what I mean? You didn't have to involve him in a championship match, but they did. So I feel like maybe Daniel Bryan getting MC. Some people feel like, I know Mitri said that, Daniel Bryan getting involved is going to push for Edge getting a one-on-one match, but he pinned them both. That's what I'm like, bro. He pinned both of them.
He made them look weak.
Bro, like,
That would piss me off the most.
it's not like he pinned. It's not like he pinned Daniel Bryan. He pinned them both. He stacked them up and pinned them both, bro.
But the thing is, I'm pissed off that Edge lost, but I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like if it was a 1-to-1 with Roman Reigns and Edge lost, I wouldn't be so upset over it. I don't know why. It just bothers me that he lost in the triple threat way. I just hate the fact that Daniel Bryan was involved.
And that's what I'm saying. And
I feel like, obviously,
it sucks. I hear everyone saying it does suck that they did this whole thing about Edge, doing a comeback and then losing. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like, man, but if it was a 1-to-1 with Roman Reigns and Edge losing, I wouldn't be so upset about it, even though it still sucks. But I wouldn't be that upset. But just the fact that Daniel Bryan was involved in it, it's just I hate the fact that was involved. That's what
pissed me off the most.
We missed that curveball though.
Edge should have won that, bro. Edge got fucking robbed. Edge got fucking robbed.
We really thought we're like, oh, okay, they bring Brian in. Oh,
Brian.
Brian's taking the pin.
Oh,
Brian.
that's what we
Yeah, Daniel Bryan taking the pin. Edge won. Blah blah blah.
We
Nah,
Daniel Bryan in so he could look even stronger, bro.
nah, they fucked up my boy, bro. OD. They should have never done that.
Did you say they made Edge look weak?
Oh my god, bro. Yo, the way
heel heat. You want to talk about some real heel heat,
Roman,
bro?
I think that's why they did it, because Roman got that real heel heat now, bro. Because not only did his cousin because his cousin gets involved in every match, and people are like, bro, how did Jey Uso getting involved? I'm like, bro, it's the bloodline, bro. They gonna do whatever it takes to make sure Roman
Bro,
gets that strap.
real
That's
shit.
part of the story.
Real shit. My girl's right here too. She could vouch for it. Once the match started, I was explaining to her the rules of the triple threat. I was like, but be ready, because in a triple threat, there's no disqualification. So Jey Uso was gonna get involved, bro. As soon as the match started, I'm like, oh, never mind. There it goes.
Right away.
Mid explanation, this nigga started busting their ass. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I gotta think about this too, bro.
That's how you know you're a true fan, when you know what's going to happen before it happens.
it was obvious. It was obvious. And Jey Uso posted on Instagram saying, "Oh, the fan, the booing him, blah blah blah." And not only that, the fan was booing Roman. They were booing Roman.
But that's the point now. He's a heel.
He's got that right now.
And it always happens that way.
Roman
I mean,
Reigns
yeah,
right
that's
now,
the whole point.
Roman Reigns right now has legit good natural heel heat. That is hard. It's hard to get that today in wrestling too, because most of the time the heels are liked. But now Roman Reigns, he has that real heel heat. Because now, if y'all are mad that Jey Uso is getting involved, wait till his brother come back. It's gonna be even worse. Now you got the twins are getting involved. Now it's going to be 2 times worse, bro. But look, unless they get banned from ringside or anything like that, Roman Reigns they're going to get involved in these matches, because the story of Roman being the champion is to head the table. So he's the leader of the family now. They're going to do whatever it takes to make sure Roman Reigns keeps that belt.
And if you feel this way about this, yes, I'm mad that Edge won. I mean, Edge lost, but almost every heel wins this way.
Yeah,
you can even look back, especially the Miz, bro. Come on, when he had Maurice, bro. Come on.
When Edge got Lita,
Edge had Lita.
The word, bro, I hated Edge. I could say
excuse me.
So you're telling me you're mad because Lita interfered in a TLC match?
What do you think is gonna happen? Like,
what the fuck?
What do you expect, bro? Like, it's gonna and the fact. And everybody, at least I thought this. Most people had to think about this. Even though Roman Reigns pinned them both, you were mad about it, but in the way you were like, bro, Roman Reigns is the fucking man. Like, holy shit. Like, he not only just you were upset that Edge didn't win, but in the end of it, you were like, Roman is the man. He's the man. Like, fuck, he just pinned them both, bro. And he's holding up the championship. You're like, fuck, bro. Like, this.
They made him look
man,
weak.
bro.
They made him look weak and strong in one match, bro. Because when they both had him in the submission, bro, that.
Oh, that was my favorite moment. Like, it was like Roman is done. I thought the match was gonna end like when Roman tapping. Like who win? Edge?
Bro. When Brian came in and stopped this man's hand from hitting the mat, I couldn't have not wanted him in that match anymore.
I thought I was Edge too. You should have seen my video. I thought I was it. I stand up. I was hyping like Edge win.
And
Brian fucking, oh my god.
What I thought was interesting was that he didn't beat him with the spear, though. He beat him with the concerto. Because Edge hit Brian with the concerto. He hit him with the concerto, too, to finish him off.
And that brought more heel heat, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Like, even though I was a little salty, I'm not mad that Edge lost. I just feel like it's kind of pointless if he's not gonna become champion at some point. Like, the storyline, I just feel like if Edge isn't gonna become champion, the Royal Rumble could have went to somebody else. That's just how I feel.
I don't know, bro.
If Edge, but like, I'm not mad Roman Reigns won. I just feel like, one, you know, he has to lose at some point. So I'm trying to figure out who could lose. And I've heard supposedly, you know, like Big E's next in line for that push, because he dropped the IC title. So
that's what I was about to say.
I'm using Chris's video because I already downloaded it, and that's going to be his. I'm using that video for every time there's a bad, like someone loses that doesn't make any sense. That part where he just goes and just runs. That's gonna be the video I'm gonna play every time something happens, dude.
The fact that
how y'all feel about that? So, like, what if Big E is the guy to dethrone Roman?
Well, that's what you was just saying. Like Jimmy gonna be coming back, right? So we build up Big E. Big E's gonna challenge Roman. He can't win because Jimmy and Jay keep getting involved. Well, who
New
Big
Day.
E gonna bring in?
New
I
Day.
knew
He gonna
that.
bring in
New
his
Day.
boys, and then that's how
that's a
Big
story.
E
That's a
comes
story
out.
right there, bro.
And that's already happened before.
And you could play that off too. You could do a 6-man with that, like a big 6-man match. That could play off with it, man. There's a story to tell with that. You know what I mean? I just feel like I would, you know what? Because I said in my predictions, I said that Apollo should win because he needs it more than Big E right now, and it's time for Big E to move up. And the point of him splitting up the New Day was to push him to be the main event picture. I felt like so he has to look. His promo skills have gotten really good. You know what I mean? He's cutting really good promos and everything. And I think people would want, and he would be so over as a babyface because people would want him to beat Roman. They would want to see it. I feel like he would be so over as a babyface, and I feel like if there's going to be anybody believable enough, I think Big E could be the guy, man. I mean, he could be the guy. He's big enough. He's got the look.
You think there's gonna be a Roman versus Rock match?
I could see that
If
happening,
Rock-
but
If
later.
Rock comes back, I'd rather see him face Bobby Lashley. To be honest, I mean,
Ooh,
I
how about this right here?
I think Big E
Money in
gonna.
the Bank?
see that
Hell
could be
no.
good too. Money in the Bank. Could be.
He might.
Hell no.
That's a way that Roman could lose the belt because at that
But what
point,
if you?
Oh.
What about this though? What if? See, I don't really like when the people win Money in the Bank and they announce their cash-ins, but that could be like a story like Biggie wins Money in the Bank. And he's like, I'm taking it from you at SummerSlam or something like that. I've always felt like Money in the Bank should be cashed in unexpectedly, but maybe.
Wait, hold up though. Hold up. Ain't
Yeah.
it the draft is coming soon?
the what?
The draft. Like every time after WrestleMania we get like
draft.
WrestleMania shake-up thing.
They're having another draft. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, that changes everything. Maybe the New Day comes to SmackDown. Maybe
That's a draft.
if they do another draft, I feel like maybe. I mean, let's be real. If you're looking at SmackDown, Big E to me right now, the only guy. If they build him up properly, other than that, there's nobody else. There's nobody. He's gonna beat everybody.
It's just Rollins. Who knows? Babyface Rollins may come back soon.
Nah, Seth Rollins ain't.
Seth Rollins,
Not gonna be Seth
he
Rollins.
sucks as a babyface to me.
Terrible. I hate
Oh, excuse me.
Or they could do the Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah, maybe something like that. I know a lot of people feel like, look, a lot of people are going to be salty about this, but a lot of people, for some reason, think that The Rock is going to be able to beat him. And it's definitely not going to be The Rock. He's beating The Rock at WrestleMania whenever I have them say that. So,
Yeah, Roman's beating Rock's ass, sending him back to house.
it'll be a good match, but
But it's different this time because Roman got bigger. He's more like in shape. So I think.
And I think if they do it next year, I mean, they may put out 2 years, but they do it next year. And imagine if Roman is still the champ by next year, and The Rock comes back, that match would be huge, bro. Like just the fact that he would be built up like that, like he just went through everybody. It's like, bro, you honestly, he may be, if he holds the belt until next year's WrestleMania and he goes against The Rock and beats The Rock, he may go down as the most dominant champ ever at that point. Like they may build that, bro. Like
I mean, if
he may
Brock,
have that real heel heat at that point, like where people motherfuckers trying to stab him when they get outside. You got that Roddy Piper heel heat, bro. Like it may be that legit.
if Brock and Roman happen to in the future, I think Paul Heyman might turn on Brock
But
because
see, even if that happens, though, would people want Brock to beat Roman? I don't feel like they would, just because people would want Brock to be champion.
So with that question, who getting booed? That's a good question, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like
whew.
you don't want that to
I
happen.
mean, look, Lesnar got sheared too. Lesnar got them sheared, so it's like a mister. But Roman is bull straight away.
I think
Straight
bro,
up.
I think Big E is the guy. To be honest, like he would be over so much as a babyface, bro. They're not gonna boo Big E if he goes against Roman. They're gonna want him to because he hasn't had it yet. He hasn't had that shine and that title. So they're gonna want him to just like Kofi. They're gonna want it. They're gonna want to see it happen. So I feel like storyline wise, Big E could get it, and then Roman could get it back at some point and everything. But they have to build him up right though. Right now he's not ready for it, but I think they should do storylines with Big E that don't involve championships right now, and like maybe a feud with Seth Rollins or maybe a feud with somebody else, and then he can go after the championship at some point. Or they could do what they did with Bobby Lashley. I mean, Bobby Lashley lost.
They might do a story where Big E comes too close to beating Roman.
Oh, what about Kataro? There's one.
Yeah, like okay. Let's talk about that too. He got the win. Where is Cesaro going, bro?
Maybe he could be next in line. I feel like they would give it to Big E over Cesaro though because of promos. Like Big E's better at promos than Cesaro is. Cesaro can go in the ring, but that's the one thing that's lacked him his whole career is them promos, and I just don't feel like I personally don't think he's gonna get that push. I mean, he got his WrestleMania moment, but he may have a good feud with Roman, and he'll put on incredible matches, but he won't win. I just don't see him winning, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah. This Shinsuke too, like.
I mean, what's next? I mean, look if you look at Roman's challengers,
Like who's
next? Who's next? We don't know.
And no more Kevin Owens too. Like Kevin Owens out of the picture. He's done.
Kevin Owens got dealt with. He dealt with Daniel Bryan and Edge.
Damn.
Biggie hasn't got the Edge. Cesaro hasn't got it.
Nah, Edge getting that rematch. I don't care what anybody says. He's getting that rematch. He's getting the one-on-one rematch. Nah, it's not fair. How come Bianca got that one-on-one, but Edge can? Like, what is this? What is this WWE? Come on.
Edge gets one-on-one. I don't see Edge beating Roman one-on-one.
This man won 2 Royal Rumble and still lose to that WrestleMania.
I don't see Edge beating Roman one-on-one. If he was gonna win, it was gonna be that triple threat.
You know what? I blame Finn. I'm not blaming Roman because Roman is doing his thing. I'm blaming Finn. I'm blaming Finn, man.
This man upset about Edge, bro.
What would you like to see for Edge now, bro? Like
Edge for life, man. Edge for life.
I mean, you got to think though. If Edge didn't win the triple threat, is he really going to beat Roman one-on-one? One-on-one though, he didn't even win the triple threat. He's going to beat Roman one-on-one? I don't see it. Can't see it.
I mean, I should have knew Roman should have. I should have knew that for the match.
We should have known. You saw how he came out during his entrance, bro.
No, he's taking so long. Like he's taking forever. Like this man taking forever to come out. Like
dude took like 5 minutes to come out, bro. He was making people wait and everything. If you think about it, bro, unless Christian can do some crossover and come help Edge ain't beat Roman one-on-one. I'm sorry.
But you know what's crazy too? I don't know. Some of my followers saying that Randy got the white gear, Edge got the white gear. We might see the rated RKO come back. I was like, I don't know. I'm like.
I mean, we just have to wait to see what happens on SmackDown. There's gonna be something that's gonna be done.
Bro,
on SmackDown, so we don't know yet. But
don't ever say this. Like,
oh my God!
Get out!
That fucking 54-year-old part-timer motherfucker get out of this fucking podcast. Oh no, I don't want. No, Goldberg is not the man.
I'm going right now. That match is gonna happen at SummerSlam, bro. Because that match it's gonna happen at some point because they already started. Goldberg still dropping, bombs at Roman saying he stole my move. And it's gonna happen, bro. He's not gonna win though. He's not gonna beat Roman, but it's gonna happen
though. Goldberg still won the face Roman, but Roman was like, nah.
He still has one more match for this year.
It's good, and he wasn't at WrestleMania.
And I heard another rumor that Goldberg was supposed to take the strap off of Drew, and then Drew was supposed to win it back at Mania.
You do realize how much hate is Goldberg gonna get? How much hate?
It's probably another reason they changed it, bro. He has one more match.
I could see Goldberg facing Bobby.
It's gonna be
Almighty versus.
It's gonna be Roman. I think that's the match that's gonna happen. SummerSlam right now. I'm calling it SummerSlam.
Yeah, because if Brock comes back, it has to be Brock and Bobby. Like it has to be.
Goldberg, Roman, SummerSlam, 2-minute match. No spear.
And maybe this year.
Spear. Roman wins.
And this year, Survivor Series, Roman versus Bobby. Can we see that a possibility?
Ooh, and think about that though. Think about that. If they continue to build these two up strong, who wins? Oh God.
Both heels. Like
tough, bro. That's tough. Cause I'm not gonna lie.
Over for the Triple H. Yo, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not.
Edge versus Goldberg versus Roman.
Spears versus. Listen, the 54-year-old man getting his ass whooped by Roman. I am sorry. Edge and Roman, Edge win. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm sorry. Edge gets the title. Bring back the gold belt. I'm happy.
Yo, you win this gold belt, bro. Listen
to me. That blue strap is ugly. Edge,
ugly.
You see the video with the blue strap? We won this. We won the gold belt.
Number one, the gold belt's not coming back. It's just not.
Oh my God.
2, you gotta prepare. Edge may not be the champion anymore. I just feel like if he wasn't gonna win at WrestleMania, he still could win it. It's possible, but I just feel like he may not get it now because I just don't see him beating Roman in a one-on-one match.
Or we could get like a custom rated R belt again, like something different. Hey, listen to
Bro,
me, man.
you're
This edge with the
in this,
blue strap is not it. It's not it. I'm telling you, it's not it.
and it's looking like Edge with the title is not it, regardless,
Not
bro.
it.
No, it's the trap. I can't.
You know what
Hey,
happened?
guys,
You know what
real
happened?
quick.
Guaranteed, bro.
Mm.
I feel like
Hey
this is-
guys, real quick, off subject, real quick. What do you guys think of doing something like this for like a WWE theme? See if you guys can see it.
what is that?
Can you see it?
The domino?
They're custom made dominoes.
Oh, okay.
Well, this has weed on it, so.
Yeah, it's
You see? Well, I was thinking about making some, you guys. What you guys think?
Nah,
she's
let me
made-
think.
WWE ones, that'd be dope.
Right? Making WWE ones, or even making some ones like, you're like Roman Reigns, like his symbol on it.
okay. That's dope, man. That's pretty dope. Dominoes. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So hurry up and make it, baby.
Somebody
Hurry up.
said the rated R spinner belt, bro.
No. Like something new. Like something new. Like rated R, something new.
This man said something new, but he want to bring back that old gold belt.
That's the title we never lost originally. Like you can't. Come on now. Never say never. Never say never. Never say never.
I think the story is done, bro.
No, it's not. It's continuing, bro. It's continuing. They think on SmackDown they may do some shit about how Roman did the pin was so wrong, and then Edge is a real Universal Champion. It's on Twitter, bro.
If anything, I feel like
The story continuing, bro. I
I
guarantee
feel
you.
like if anything, Edge will have a feud with Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns is going to continue to do something
And
else.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I think that's it, bro.
Look at my videos on TikTok right now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. The story continue. Tune in on SmackDown this Friday. What's gonna happen?
I mean, it could continue. You could be right. I don't know. I just feel like Edge is gonna feud with Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns is gonna do his thing for a minute.
If there was a time to do it, bro, it was WrestleMania, bro.
Man, I thought you're losing. I don't know what happened to you. If it was Jeff Hardy, oh my god.
Storyline wise, because Edge is gonna be mad because he's gonna be like,
I know.
if you was never in the match, I would have won. Blah blah blah. He stopped like 2 pins for Edge winning. He stopped the tap. So like the feud for them is right there, bro.
Yeah.
Neck versus neck, bro.
Listen, we'll see what happened on Friday. I don't know what they're gonna do, but let's see what happens.
Writing's on the wall for it, bro. I mean, it's fair to tell, bro. It's just there to tell, man.
Roman might even get a break, bro. He might even get a break.
For what?
Because he's wiping everybody out, yeah,
Bro,
everybody else.
because if they do Edge versus Bryan, who's facing Roman?
Edge, come on now. Bryan doesn't deserve it. He lost twice. No, not even 3 times. Bryan lost, and Edge only lost 1 time. So Edge taking that.
I'm telling you,
he got stacked up and they got.
Listen, we see what happened on Friday.
It's not even like he pinned Daniel Bryan, bro. He gave Edge that concerto and said, "Come here, nigga."
This is Bryan last one anyway. He's probably gonna go to AEW or some shit.
And you know what's crazy, bro? See, they probably had it planned from the beginning because Roman said in the promo, he said, "I'm gonna stack them up, and I'm gonna beat them both, and I'm gonna raise the title at the end, and y'all gonna acknowledge me, bro." He said it. He said it himself, bro.
Bro, if I was working for WWE Creative, I would just say Edge win. That's it.
He said, "I'm gonna stack them up."
Oh my god.
See, WWE sometimes they be dropping little hints, bro. We just don't be peeking it, bro. He said, "I'm gonna stack them up." He said in the promo, he said, "I'm gonna stack them up," and he did. Stacked them up, pinned them both.
Stack them up. Pin both of them, bro.
We gotta acknowledge him. We just gotta acknowledge him. That's it. That's all we gotta do. What else can we do? We just.
Bro, I could see them doing like another #1 contenders match or some shit at WrestleMania Backlash. Roman takes the pay-per-view off.
Please just say Backlash. I can't stand that WrestleMania Backlash name.
I feel like, I mean, look, maybe the story continues, but I don't understand. Like, if it continues, how does it go? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, if it continues and how like what out of what? Because like I said, he pinned them both, so it's not like one guy can say, oh well, if you weren't in the match, I would have beat him. He pinned them both. I don't understand. How can the story continue? He beat them both. If Daniel Bryan, if Roman beat Daniel Bryan, Edge could come out on SmackDown and be like, that was my opportunity. That's why I wanted to be the one-on-one match because I would have beat you one-on-one. But he pinned both guys. So wow, what story's left?
Listen, I don't know what WWE is doing, but imagine this man hold the title for 2 years straight until he faced The Rock at WrestleMania Hollywood.
But he still won't drop it though. So
like he's Vince's golden boy. Hello.
I'm hearing rumors that WWE is trying to get it to happen next year at WrestleMania. They're trying to fight for it at WrestleMania next year in Dallas. So they ain't trying to wait 2 years. They're trying to get that thing.
Yeah, that's the 2-year wait. That's a little too much.
That's a long time.
You gotta think about it. I mean, look, when you look at the triple threat at WrestleMania 20 between Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. Okay, Triple H tapped out, so you can have the rematch at Backlash like they had the rematch, and then he made Shawn Michaels tap out. But he pinned both guys, so I don't understand what the story is there to tell. Now, neither guy can say, well, if he wasn't in the match, I would have. Because they both got pinned.
But you know what's crazy? When Roman pinned Edge, I thought when Roman did the share to Edge, I thought I was it, and then pinned Edge. But this man pulled drag. He dragged this man to Bryan on top of Bryan.
About that, though. We've never seen that. I've never seen a man do that in a finish. Never seen that. Never seen him stack two guys up and pin them like that, and with dominance, bro. Like that's why I said when he did it. We were upset because I was upset. I was like, damn, I thought Edge was going to win. But I was like, fucking Roman's the man. Holy shit. They just solidified this guy. He's the man. Nobody tell me otherwise. You can't tell me that's the face of the company. I don't want to hear it. It's the face of the company.
Listen, we'll see what happened Friday. I don't know, bro.
I mean, look,
Speaking of SmackDown,
maybe since they both got pinned, they do a number one contenders match. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably going to do a number one contenders match at Backlash. Roman going to take a little break. Take a break off of a pay-per-view because if they do that, nobody's gonna face Roman. There's no story.
Right.
I mean, they did it with Bobby. Bobby took what was it, Fastlane? He took Fastlane off.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bobby, we're gonna get Bobby versus Drew again at WrestleMania Backlash. Like, how many times this man is getting pushed, Drew?
That's what I said. Y'all, y'all really think
the way I see it, the reason I'm so upset about it is because they're gonna give him the title, bro.
I know, bro. Like
they're gonna give him the title. They were like, you know what, fine.
Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns are the two top guys in the WWE, bro. They're getting pushed.
The pandemic era, yes.
They're getting pushed.
No, the Thunderdome era.
Oh, now the Thunderdome era. Okay.
Roman Reigns has pretty much been the top guy since 2015. Since he won the Rumble, but Drew McIntyre since 2020 is what Vince McMahon right now sees what Drew McIntyre what they want him to be in 2009. He's now at that level, and in Vince McMahon's eyes, because Vince McMahon's the owner, we're not the owner. Vince McMahon makes the decision. In his eyes, Drew McIntyre is a main event star, and he's getting pushed. He's not falling back down. He's not challenging for the U.S. title. He's above that now. He's going for mid titles. He's not challenging for any mid titles. No tag teams. If he challenges for championship, it's only going to be world titles. And if he doesn't get himself involved in a championship picture, it'll be something that doesn't involve a championship. And that's what I feel like. I feel like now they're just trying to solidify him as a main event star. So when they take him away from the championship picture, people will still be invested into his stories. Because I feel like maybe right now people still have doubts about Drew McIntyre, and I just feel like they're trying to get him to the point where people will stop.
I can't stop laughing at this, yo. Oh my god.
Wait till we beat you up.
I don't know. I don't know. Hold up.
Because
I don't know how
you have to look at it. There may be look.
Yo, speaking on that, they got Acid and T-Bar, whatever their names are.
The new Hurt Business.
The new Hurt Business.
Look, they're doing things that they've done before though. I didn't see people complaining when Triple H got his rematches twice against Batista, and Batista beat him 3 times. I never saw people cry about that. Y'all wasn't complaining about that, but we complained about Drew McIntyre getting rich.
I feel like remember when the Hurt Business with Kendrick and Shelton went in it. I feel like the Hurt Business was like the version 2 of the Evolution.
Explain to me what's the difference, bro? What's the difference though? When Triple H got beat at WrestleMania, he got a rematch at Backlash. He lost at Backlash, and then he got another rematch in the Hell in a Cell, and he lost again. He lost 3 times, and it made Batista look good, but nobody was coming like, oh, Triple H, you get another rematch again. You're like, holy shit, rematch.
We ain't have TikTok back then, bro.
You didn't, but it was still. People still praise that feud though. People like, man, that was a great feud, man. Like I enjoyed the Batista Triple H feud, but now that it's Drew Mac, that's what I'm saying, bro. People pick and choose now. It's the same shit, bro. Like they're doing the same. How many times John Cena get rematches, bro? After he lost, you mean it? Look at the feud between Randy Orton and John Cena in 2009, bro. They consistently fought for that title in 2009.
There was
Randy Orton would win the belt.
There was no other wrestlers, bro. What you mean?
Randy Orton would win the belt.
It was only John Cena and Randy Orton.
Randy
that
Orton
was the roster back then. Remember?
Look at this, bro. They fought Randy Orton. Randy Orton literally, John Cena won the belt at bragging rights. Right, Randy Orton quit. 2 weeks later, he dropped the belt to Randy Orton in Hell in a Cell, and then 2 weeks later after that, John Cena won it back at in the Iron Man match, bro. They flip flopped the title back, but people weren't tired of it though. People are like, man, that was a great feud, man. I enjoyed the Randy Orton John Cena feud, man. That's one of the best feuds of all time. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. They're doing the same shit, bro. It's just, fans just don't. I feel like fans now. They pick and choose what they want because last year they wanted Drew McIntyre to be in the spot, and now that Drew McIntyre is in the spot, they don't want Drew McIntyre to be in the spot. But you wanted him to be in the spot to begin with. You cheered when he won the Rumble. You cheered when he beat Brock Lesnar. But now that he's a main event guy, we're tired of Drew McIntyre. We don't want him to be in that spot now.
Like
you can't build stars that way. You can't build. You have to continue to push people. That's not how you build stars.
Yeah, but like, if Brock not the one to bring down Bobby, I think Keith Lee is the one. Like we haven't seen Keith Lee in a while.
Who?
Keith Lee, bro.
He ain't been on TV in months. Where he been?
I think it doesn't matter. He could be the one to bring down Bobby.
He could possibly, but I don't feel like he will.
I don't know. It did.
Bro, Keith.
The story would have to make sense, bro, because
I mean, he hasn't been on TV. I'm totally down with Keith Lee being the one. I'd be okay with that, but I don't think they're gonna.
They may made a story about who want to challenge. Bobby come out in the ring. Who want to challenge me? Open challenge. Keith Lee come out and say, "I want to challenge." Blah blah blah. You know how to.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know what Keith Lee doing. He's taking some time off, whatever, blah blah blah. But
I still think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I think they're gonna do is I think they're gonna flip flop stuff. Drew McIntyre is gonna win it, and then Bobby Lashley gonna win. I think they're gonna do the flip flop stuff. Can we not
look the fact that Keith Lee is the luckiest man in the world when like his fiance is so. Oh my God! I'm serious. This man is the luckiest man in the world.
You and the women's wrestlers, bro. You need to chill out, bro. You need to
excuse me. Like I feel like Mandy Rose is like the version 2 of Trish Stratus. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the women's division is looking hot right now, though, bro. I'm liking it a lot, actually. I'm liking the women's division. I'm liking all the champions right now. It's looking good.
Yo. Listen, I could take Edge losing, bro. But I called Raquel winning the belt. I called Bianca
and Rhea.
And I knew they was giving it to Rhea, bro. It just made no sense for her to come and challenge for it not to get
it. That man with the bot shot can, bro. It's just
I mean, bro, you have to.
The match was a little disappointing.
It happened. Yeah, but remember that match with Sheamus and Matt Riddle, though? That when Sheamus was gonna go for the white noise in the corner?
That was sick.
I was like,
they had a few botches.
Sheamus messed up.
Listen. Y'all need to mind y'all business. That's none of y'all
What the fuck?
I told you pay for those fees?
Yo, listen, man.
They got foot fetish, bro. You know
if y'all didn't see my videos, y'all wouldn't understand, bro.
Oh man,
it's got foot fetish, my guy.
Yo, hopefully we see Rhea versus Bianca at Survivor Series.
Bro, I'm praying that they could all hold the straps and they could do Survivor Series with NXT again, and we could get the triple threat.
They didn't do it last year, which is disappointing.
Yeah,
Arian Cross versus Roman versus Bobby.
Even if they do the back and forth shit with the titles with them, like just let them all have it so they could like come on, man.
triple threat would be sick. The triple threat would be pretty sick.
With Cross in it, Cross versus Roman versus Bobby. Oh my god.
Triple threat would be sick. It's kind of like, I mean, the NXT Women's division is, oh my gosh, bro, the division is stacked, bro, with so much talent, bro. It's so much talent in the women's division. We're on SmackDown, they got talent too. They just don't push enough of them. They only push certain people. So
NXT just got what's her name? Morrison's wife.
Ty Valkyrie, she's now Frankie Monet. They got Saray coming from Japan, bro. She's a huge wrestler female wrestler in Japan.
You know what's crazy too? Everybody saying that they want to see Cross versus the Fiend. I'm like,
I think Cross is gonna face Demon Balor at some point. The Demon's gonna come back.
Yeah,
he has to because now he couldn't beat him as regular Balor. Now he got to come back and beat him. That's usually how it goes, right?
Everybody's saying that Walter's the one who's gonna beat Cross. I'm like, nah, not Walter.
Walter got to lose the strap first, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
honestly, you know who I really think it could be? I honestly think it could be this guy if they build him up properly. Because to me, he kind of has the right character and the right personality for it. Dexter Lumis, bro. He could be the guy, man. I'm telling you, bro. His character is bizarre. It's weird. But if they build him up strong enough, he don't even talk really. He don't say much. He don't really. He's big. He's not. He's got a nice look on him. If they build him up right and build him up dominant enough, I think Dexter Lumis could be believable enough to be carrying Cross. I think he could. It could make a lot of sense. To me, he has something. I think I like his character a lot. Actually, in NXT, he's one of my favorites in NXT right now.
Got a question real quick. What Futures Women's match would you guys love to see?
One match. Becky versus Ronda. Let's go.
I still need Becky versus Ronda. I still need that.
Let's go.
If it's not going to be that...
We were robbed. We were robbed because Nia fucking punching Becky's nose, bro. Like,
that should have happened at WrestleMania.
We were robbed.
They added Charlotte to it. It should have happened at WrestleMania.
That Charlotte versus Ronda was a good match until Charlotte and then the DQ.
I want to see at some point all four of the four horsewomen main event WrestleMania. Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. All in the main event of WrestleMania.
Listen, whatever. That could happen, but they're gonna have to build up Bayley.
Like the four horsewomen match,
bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what Bayley did, bro. I don't know what she did.
Ding dong, hello.
She must have broke that golden rule that's always there. Because
ever since she got that title, she ain't done nothing, bro.
And you remember the Bella Twin came out and beat the shit out of her,
bro. The way she rolled down the ramp, though.
He sold it. She sold it. He sold it. He sold it for sure.
It's just bad. It's just.
Is she gonna go against Bianca soon, or I don't know what they're doing with this woman? I don't know. I meant the old Bayley, like
the four horsewomen. That's an easy story to tell right there. I mean, come on, the main event of WrestleMania. That's money. Plus,
we almost had it.
It's very. If they build them up all good, it's very unpredictable. It's very unpredictable if they build them up all strong.
We almost had it, but Bayley was killing it in NXT.
If Charlotte was in WrestleMania against Asuka, Charlotte would have won that. Become like a 14, 15, I don't know how many times she's been champion.
Honestly, bro, I feel bad. If they really kept Charlotte and had her come back the next night.
Yo, she said it too. She said I wasn't welcomed at WrestleMania.
We only know because Andrade, and then Andrade talked some shit.
Yo, Andrade was tweeting that whole night, bro. That whole segment.
He said some shit about the locker room.
I follow Homeboy, and he was tweeting his ass off during that whole thing.
It was legit too, bro. It was passionate, bro. You felt that shit, bro. She was mad as fuck too, bro. You could tell.
She was yo.
Cut me off Mania. See, I like that at Charlotte though, because she's like, I'm not apologizing for no more. I'm that good. Fuck it. Y'all can't say what I'm not, ruining your stars. I'm just that good. I'm like, bro, see, that's what I want to see. Talk that shit, Charlotte. You feel me? Talk that shit. You feel me?
And then what I don't get is why was everybody surprised? Like Nick, I think you were surprised too. Like, you really didn't think Charlotte was gonna come out during that match, bro?
I said she'd come back the next night.
I mean, it was obvious though. Like, whatever, Charlotte. It is obviously WrestleMania Backlash is gonna be Charlotte versus Rhea versus Asuka for the Women's Championship. If they give it to Charlotte, bro, I swear to Jesus. I'm gonna beat Vince McMahon more.
No, I don't think Charlotte's gonna win, but I feel like I want to see more out of this character from her. Like I want to see, I feel like she should always be like this, bro. She needs
This
to come
reminds
like
me.
this every too much, bro, because people are always gonna say that she's only getting the opportunities because of her last name, bro. She has to embrace that. Every time she cut a promo and be like, yeah, maybe I'm a Flair, but so what? I'm better than everybody else. You going to deal with it? You feel like we need more of that shit, bro. It's gonna get her real heel heat.
Yo, Ato, remember the video you did on on the video with the man thing? Oh, Bianca and Rhea should be released. I was like, what?
That moment
I'm
happened.
like,
I was waiting for it. I was like, all right, one day I'm gonna go to his video, I'm gonna stitch it. And bro, when I wasn't even expecting them to do that on NXT, to have all three of them out in the ring, bro, it was perfect. When I stitched the video, I'm like, oh yeah, they definitely getting released, my man.
and he's still doing it. He's still saying, oh, they're
Bro,
still getting released.
But I'm done because I saw one video. This man really said that was not Randy Orton who fought the Fiend. I'm like, nah, he did. That's something else. I can't keep doing it.
Listen, that man don't crack. That man don't crack.
Like, if you a troll, like I'll go back and forth with you, but nah, I think there's something else there.
It wasn't Randy Orton, bro. That was Randall Keith Orton, bro. Randall Keith.
Yo, and then he was like, wouldn't it be weird if Lily was actually a real person? I'm like, yeah, I'm never, nah.
You know what? These
First account I've ever seen with more comments than likes, though. I'll tell you that much.
I got my friend coming. I got one of my father keep going back and forth with him. I'm like, yo, chill. Like at some point, I had to delete it because I don't want no negativity, all that shit. It should keep going at it all day, nonstop.
But we got SmackDown coming up, so
Apollo Crews. We got Apollo Crews.
Edge is gonna retire. You know? He's gonna be like, I couldn't do it. I have to retire.
Yo, hold up.
I was on TikTok and I saw this dude. I saw this account, KG Red. He made a meme with me breaking my neck. Yo, KG wrong for that one though.
Yeah, he dead.
KG, yo, had me dying.
Heck, I know you was mad when you saw that.
Yeah. All right, bro. I'm about to get off here, man.
All right, bro.
I was like, wow, you gonna do my boy like that?
Safe, bro.
Now let's talk about this man.
Oh.
Apollo Crews. I don't know y'all can see that, but wait till the Aston.
Listen, Apollo. I like obviously the rematch is gonna happen, but I see Apollo winning.
Obviously.
I don't see where he goes from here.
Wait, hold on. Who was the name?
I mean, it could be Shinsuke.
I can see that.
Okay, tell me. Okay, check this out. The Survivor Series, right? If Apollo Crews is your Intercontinental Champion by then, like if Styles dropped the tag team title and Styles get the United States Champion again, we could see Styles versus Apollo and Omos and Apollo Big Man going at it too with it. Just imagine. I could see that happening.
Listen, that whole big man thing was random. I don't even know who he is. Supposedly,
Styles wasn't. You know what's crazy too? Styles wasn't on Raw this past Monday. Like, what's going on?
You got 3 hours, and you couldn't even have your new Raw Tag Team Champions on TV.
Listen, that was the worst Raw after Mania ever seen in all Raw after Mania. Well, I don't know what the whole. I think it was trash. I know SmackDown gonna be better anyway, though. Because Roman, Edge, Bryan, everybody did there.
So we gotta see what happened, but I appreciate y'all coming out talking about this, man. This WrestleMania was, but all I gotta say, last thing, night 1 was way better than night 2.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
for sure. Bad Bunny, Bianca. Woo.
Nah, Bad Bunny slowed the show, but definitely hit y'all up for the next podcast. Appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all want to shout out y'all Tiki Takis?
You go first, bro.
Peace. What's up? I saw you broke up.
You go first, bro.
If you want to shout out your TikTok handle before you go.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you guys can hit me up on the Rican Man at Rican Man on TikTok. Much love. Thanks for having me, Alex. And until we meet again.
All right. My turn. That's try, but no. Okay, I'm gonna get my ego stopped. Astro, thank you for having me here. I had a lot of fun today, and my TikTok at underscore Nick the Elite underscore, and give my video a like and comment, and help me to get 20K by the end of 2021. Let's get it, baby. Thank you, Astro. Stay, peace out.
Peace. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Until next time.